Hey guys, how's it going today? We've got a pretty special unboxing video. I really want to dive right into it, but I just want to mention, if you can see here, the box has been pretty damaged. I'm guessing they dropped something on it or set something on it that was way heavier than it. But there is an envelope in there. Well, we'll just get right into it. I've been waiting to open this for a day, just about, between work and whatever else, but it looks like they got a second envelope in there that I can get to. Hopefully it's all protected still. Okay, yeah, good deal. All right, so this is a very, very special lot. I had to win it. I was very concerned about not winning it. There's three lots, different numbers of photos. Not sure. Okay, we got a note from the seller here, maybe? Okay, it's a note from the seller, so he noticed the connection, so I'll have to translate this and reply. He gave a lot of information. This is actually really cool. I'll go through and translate this in another video, maybe like an update thing, and see about exactly what he all said. But he said that one of his relatives was in Pioneer Battalion 18, I believe. Very cool. He gives years as well. So we'll have to get into that. That's not what this video is about. I saw an auction related to Hermann Recknagel, and they are from the Dunkirk campaign. Now, I have no photos from him pre-1941, well, 1942, basically. I have documents from earlier, but no photos. Now, what's really important about this is that you can see he's got no Knight's Cross yet. It was at Dunkirk that he was awarded his Knight's Cross. So, as you can see, here we have a little bit of a celebration. I'm assuming that this is for his Knight's Cross, if not the victory at Dunkirk. But these are great photographs. I mean, I love the personal photographs where you can tell that they're from a soldier, and just that it shows the personal bits of these men. You can see their mannerisms, the different looks from here versus there, where he's got a little bit of a chuckle going on, and there, pouring out a little bit more serious. Sorry, we're off frame a little bit. This is just now one of the most amazing parts in my collection. I mean, I'm happy to have everything that I have, but this is amazing because it was Dunkirk that would forward his career to a whole new level. Obviously, after this, he became commander of an infantry division. At this point, he was commander of Infantry Regiment 54. So he just went nothing from here, and it's amazing to see. So we do have other photographs. These are definitely the ones I was most excited to see. Kind of glad that they're the first ones I opened up. Sorry about any of the background noise. We're dealing with a new setup here. I'll have to go through and shut windows and stuff like that to really try and soundproof it. Okay, these aren't the extra pressing ones. Those are just kind of cool setting. Ooh, what do we got? Oh. Maybe, so this might be a cutout from whatever they were stored in. I'm not sure. Or if he just added that. Okay, so let me set these up here for just a moment. These are some huge photographs. There he is. There's Herman with his Knight's Cross. Okay, so real quick, I'll just go through these. These are more of from a vacation trip, scouting out the local areas and seeing what's going on. So I'll just kind of set these ones off to the side because they are cool and they're definitely relevant to everything. But oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, we'll have to go. Oh, sorry about that. I thought it was in frame or focused. I'll have to go through and check out what some of these say. And I'll try and go through with my magnifying glass at some point and see what, if I can really make sure that any of these guys, well, I'm sorry, I got a lot in the mind here right now. What I'm trying to get at is like in here, where I don't see Herman directly on, like here, I'll look for some cues or some of the other photographs as well, like maybe in one of these vehicles. This does have a backing. Campaign. Okay, very cool. Now, like I said, let's just check the back of these real quick, because I know some of these have writing on them, so I do want to actually go back and double check that what is written on the back of these, but I really wanted to see these. I didn't realize they were so big. Yeah, this is just amazing. No writing on the back, just numbering. Let me real quick take this off screen, take a look in person a little bit more. I personally don't think that I see Hermann in this photograph. If he is, I think he'd be tucked back here, but I tried doing a height comparison where I see him here, and I don't know if I do see him. Maybe he's off screen for this one, but absolutely amazing. So at one point he was a general, but at this point he wasn't. So I'm assuming that whoever wrote these in wrote them in after the events. Sectional Kranz? I'm sorry, I'm not that familiar with the 18th Infantry Division. I am starting to do some more research on them. The book on Dunkirk that I picked up about Dunkirk specifically only mentioned the 18th a few times, and it gave no specifics to individual regiments of the unit. So if anybody does happen to know a good source on some of the specific regiments involved at Dunkirk, that would be really cool. In particular, Infantry Regiment 54, but I'd be willing to work with anything that details the 18th more. Assuming anybody's still watching at this point too. Yeah, I don't know that I see Hermann here offhand. This guy does have riding boots, but I don't know. I'll have to really check these out under the magnifying glass. All right, let's check these ones real quick. This is just a lot. It says going through the Netherlands, and you can kind of see the canals, stuff like that. I thought it was cool because the units pass through the Low Countries at different points. It's really neat to see. I guess I had the town maybe. I asked my friend from the Netherlands about this. I guess it's related to the rail lines and doing construction and whatnot. These are just neat. Didn't have to go crazy to obtain them either. Yeah, so let me real quick check the back of these, and we'll try and wrap this video up. Okay. Yeah, I should have just checked this right away. Recknagel nach, I think that's knock, right? Ohne Ritterkreuz. So, yeah. So he's getting his Knight's Cross here. Let me check the back of this one. Would be cool if... well, I guess I have the other one with him wearing it from that era. It would be cool if it was actually dated, though. It just says when they were given their Knight's Crosses. Let me check this. Is that the same handwriting on the... Sorry. Can't get a hold of anything here. Okay, I think that is, and that is nice that that's with it. Yeah, just amazing. I'm so happy to have these. I guess he's maybe saying he didn't know how to spell the last name, but I think it's like Burgez? Burgot? Almost looking at it like it's French. Very cool, though. He's got the clasp as well. Awesome. I don't have that much detail. Oh! Battalion 18, so that's probably why he had these photographs. Maybe he was with him, because he said in the seller said that his relative was related to... Oh, man. Hang on. I will really have to double check this. Sorry, I was just reading the seller's note. That's very interesting though, because now that ties in with Pioneer 18. So I will have to look into them and see a little bit more about that, because he says here, the officer, das ist Hauptmann Schnilling, and there we have Schnilling Pioneer Battalion 18, so that must be him. I'll have to look into him and how that's correlated and exactly what he's saying in there. I can get about half and half with the translation, but there's a few things with the detail that I'm not 100% on. But we're going to wrap this up. This has gone on longer than I feel like it probably needed to. Ooh, oh no. Okay, so these are going to go right into my photo album for this stuff. I'm going to have to go through and really look at it with some with a magnifying glass and see if I can catch any other details. I'll also have to look into this member from Pioneer Battalion 18. Schnelling, I believe, is the pronunciation for him. He was a Hauptmann. And then I'll double check what this letter says and see if I can get any additional details. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am just so stoked to have this. This is almost like, it's like Christmas in some ways. Yeah, it's just crazy to see it all slowly starting to come together. I would love to have more things related to him over time. Hopefully I've picked up some ties with figuring some of that out. I'll leave it at that. We'll see what the future holds. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I guess now that we're in the end of the video, I haven't done many videos in the last few weeks, almost a month probably. I was in the process of moving, finding a new job, a whole bunch of things, total life change. So hope all is well with you guys. I'm just trying to get on to the next thing. We're still going to be uploading videos. I just don't know what my schedule will be and how frequently I can post. I'm going to try and push out a few Death Card videos because those are shorter, smaller, but I did have a few more like documentary style things that I wanted to do, specifically related to Hermann and the 111th, more particular to the 111th, as the future sources that I have don't mention him as much. It's more about the day-to-day combat in those regions. So I have about 2 or 3 areas, and well, we'll get to it eventually. If there's anything in particular though that you guys want to see, let me know, drop it down in the comments. I always like hearing from you guys, and as I said before, hope all is well, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hey guys, so I just went through and translated the letter from the seller, and it was a really nice letter, and I really appreciate him sending that and adding all that in. It's very helpful. He added and clarified, I should have noticed a little bit before with some of the whatever, but too excited now still. This is actually Hauptmann Schmeling, and it was with an M, so Schmeling. I tried to look him up on Lexicon de Wehrmacht real quick. There is unit information, nothing about specifics to people in the unit. The seller added in that he was in Russia and died in 1942 near Staria, Russia. And then he says that his father also died in 1944. And I'm not sure if he was part of Pioneer Battalion 18. I guess he didn't really specify that, but I'm assuming so. Probably that's how the connection came in. And then at the very end, he also added that the photos came from the divisional doctor of the 18th Infantry Division. So I'm not sure how he got into them, but that's amazing, and I'm very glad that he listed them and that I was able to obtain them. And yeah, anyways guys, you enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll catch you next time.